Sure, here are 10 historical events that occurred on September 1st. 1939, World War II begins. One of the most significant events in history, World War II, began on September 1, 1939, when Nazi Germany, led by Adolf Hitler, invaded Poland. This invasion marked the beginning of the conflict that would engulf the world and lead to unprecedented devastation and loss of life. 1804, Juno Mission Launch. On September 1, 1804, NASA's Juno spacecraft was launched towards Jupiter. Juno's mission was to study the planet's composition, gravity field, magnetic field, and polar magnetosphere, helping scientists gain insights into the formation and evolution of the solar system. 1715, King Louis XIV Dies. King Louis XIV of France, also known as the Sun King, died on September 1, 1715, after reigning for over 72 years, making him one of the longest reigning monarchs in history. His reign was marked by centralizing power, fostering the arts, and constructing the opulent Palace of Versailles. 1985, Titanic wreckage found. On September 1, 1985, a joint American-French expedition led by Dr. Robert Ballard located the wreck of the RMS Titanic, the ill-fated ocean liner that sank in 1912 after hitting an iceberg. The discovery shed light on the ship's final resting place and reignited interest in its tragic story. 1969, Muammar Gaddafi takes power. Libyan military officer Muammar Gaddafi overthrew King Idris in a bloodless coup on September 1, 1969. Gaddafi's regime ruled Libya for over 4 decades, marked by political repression, human rights abuses, and controversial foreign policies. 1983, Soviet jet shoots down Korean Air Flight 007. On September 1, 1983, a Soviet interceptor jet shot down Korean Air Flight 007, a civilian airliner that had strayed into Soviet airspace. The incident resulted in the deaths of all 269 passengers and crew on board, escalating tensions between the United States and the Soviet Union. 1807, Aaron Burr arrested for treason. Former U.S. Vice President Aaron Burr was arrested on September 1, 1807, in present-day Alabama for allegedly plotting to establish an independent nation in the Western Territories of the United States. Although acquitted of treason charges, Burr's reputation was tarnished by the incident. 1980, Terry Fox's Marathon of Hope. Canadian athlete Terry Fox began his Marathon of Hope on September 1, 1980, to raise awareness and funds for cancer research. Despite having lost a leg to cancer, Fox aimed to run across Canada but was forced to stop due to a relapse of his illness. His efforts inspired millions and led to annual Terry Fox runs. 1870, Vatican I Council convenes. The First Vatican Council, an ecumenical council of the Roman Catholic Church, convened on September 1, 1870. The council addressed various theological and doctrinal matters, including the doctrine of papal infallibility. 1982, Anti-Soviet protests in Poland. On September 1, 1982, anti-Soviet protests erupted in Poland, with strikes and demonstrations against the authoritarian government's imposition of martial law. The movement, led by the trade union Solidarity and Lech Walesa, eventually contributed to political change in Poland and the weakening of Soviet influence. These events span different centuries and regions, highlighting the diversity of historical occurrences that have taken place on September 1.